Oh, wait. Sorry. We are about to have another pandemic.
I could use another pandemic.
Dude,
Just like a little bit of
that's
isolation.
going to age so poorly.
If you're not monetizing your voice, you're already
Every
behind.
podcast needs a funnel.
Content, clips, consistency, no days off.
This is just a hobby. I'm starting with a question today. And my question is, honestly, reading this question, I'm already annoyed. And I'm not even the one that's
Okay.
answering it.
Okay. A little switcheroo on me.
Would you rather be surrounded by people that brag all the time or that complain all the time? Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I read it. I was like, I am already upset.
Neither. However, I'm probably going to take this more seriously than you thought I would. I'm going to go with people who complain all the time for two reasons. Number one, we already live in a work culture where that's really common, where people just complain to one another and find fellow ground and oh man, hard day, or oh man, our boss sucks. People tell me that all the time.
Hey, I mean, yeah,
you and I, we used to be towards the bottom of the org chart at once upon a time. We'd be like, oh man, this stinks, blah, blah, blah. So I think I don't enjoy negativity in general, but I think I could handle the complaining. Being around proud people is really, really hard for me, particularly when, especially if they don't have a good reason to brag. We had a friend, I'm not going to name drop. I don't think he listens to this, but he would know who he is because we had to confront him gently about it. We used to call him in college Green Mushroom, which was his nickname because in every social setting ever, he didn't have original stories or original contributions. He would just one up whatever somebody else did.
Oh. And
so Super Mario, yeah, it was just always
that's hilarious.
You would tell your story and then I'd tell mine, but it's a little bit better.
Oh, Green
So he'd one up everything. So we had to sit down and be like, hey man, you know how we all call you Green Mushroom? He was like, yeah. And we were like, here's why.
That's not a compliment. It's an insult.
We were like, here's why. He goes, I'm so sorry.
You actually made my decision actually a little more difficult because I picked a proud person. I picked being around people who brag all the time because I at least know, when they're bragging, I'm just like, God, look how insecure they're. I can make fun of them internally. However, the way my blood just boiled about a one-upper, I cannot stand a one-upper. Now, the difference is I do call them out. When it happens, I was in Bulgaria and I almost got to this fight and yada, yada. And they're like, oh man, that's crazy. I was in Russia and I got into 2 fights. I was like, cool. Usually we wait a little while, a year or two before a sequel drops. I don't know if that you kind of want to do that because you just kind of did a 1 part 2. Love the, so I would call it out, complain, because the flip side, we complain.
They're all rough.
Yeah, they're all rough. We complained growing up, we still complain now. But the moments of joy we fully enjoy. So
yeah, when you say all the time, all the time.
Yeah, because I could not handle me going and taking Dan's credit card. Sorry, Dan. Buying us all Outback Steakhouse, getting us so we're enjoying the first real meal ever after years of pizza, and then you and Craig being like, man, this just sucks. I'm like, you know what? Give me the steaks. Give me the steaks then. You go eat your pizza. I couldn't deal with complaining all the time. So yeah. But the one-upper got me a little closer on that.
The other option, am I allowed to just isolate? Can I just not hang out with people?
Nope. That was another. Oh, there was another story like that. Oh yes, somebody pays you. I think it's $5,000 a day, but you cannot shower. and there are no loopholes. So you live
How
your
many
life
days
the way
are you going?
normally
Is that
do.
what
Yeah,
this
how many
basically
days
is?
are you going? If you go, like, you can't be like, hey
I
guys,
could go a
sorry, I'm
while.
going virtual for small group Men of Steel. Nope, you are there.
I could go a while, homie. Mariah has to confront me about my personal hygiene on a weekly basis. I could last, bud. People around me
Look.
gonna have it rough, but I could
Look.
last.
I could probably be paid $500 a day to cut off some friends. So getting 5,000 and them eventually leaving because he's thinking, but I'm rich. Oh, the other thing is you don't get the money until afterward, and you can't
Until
do
you
loopholes.
okay.
Like, until you've completed it. So if you are, like 10 days in, you have 50 grand, but you don't have it yet.
Let me do quick math. I'm pulling up a calculator. 5,000.
Yes.
What's 2 months? You're sitting on 300
days.
grand.
Yeah, because what are you making a month? You're making $150,000 a month.
I'm going minimum 2 months. Probably more like 6, and I'm just like, sorry, everybody. Like, life's rough.
I am going years because if I'm not doing loophole stuff, I go to the beach, I go to the water maybe 4 times a year. So I will have something in there that at least dulls it for a little bit.
That post beach stink is going to be worse than the pre-beach stink, even though you went in the
sorry.
salt water.
I woke up, I did whatever I wanted to do, and I made $5 grand. Now, here's the thing: if you're not getting paid, though, that does mean you're working a regular job,
right? At some
until
point
afterwards. Do you know how upset the people at Ace would be? Like, oh my gosh, Adam's on set today. No,
hilarious. Oh, so funny.
No, I'm going to be, because what is it? If it's 150, that's 1.5 for 10 months plus another 300. That's 1.8 a year. Yeah, man. Hey, stinky AC.
Yo, if you put this out to me in, I don't know, March of 2020, I'll give you at least 9 months. Perfect.
Man. And so we were at the last major conference before COVID hit. Remember, we went to Social Media Marketing World.
It was like the day we got back.
Yeah,
they were like, no more flights.
Yeah, the day we got back from San Diego, which, man, we were this close to being trapped in sunny San Diego. Oh. But yeah, man, that was...
Yeah, my wife was 11 months pregnant. I was finding a way home, even if we were trapped.
Wait,
I was
did
walking.
You say that to exaggerate? Because you said 11 months pregnant.
I did a year minus 1, 8 months pregnant. You know how I said behind the scenes, listener, I texted this group and I was like, hey, I'm going to be working late. If I send a text at 3 a.m., we're probably not going to record. It's because it was 2:30. So I didn't.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So, who knows?
Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny.
No, I did not say it to exaggerate.
Oh, that. I was like, I don't think so. Because that happened in the same way that I said Henry randomly last week. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I got a whole bunch more questions like that, but I'm gonna.
Am I stealing your thunder? Do you want to do it? You want me to
yeah. You are stealing my thunder. You're stealing my line. Ladies and
gentlemen,
welcome to This Is Just a
Hobby.
I am your host. They call me AC, aka Adam Constantine, but I think I'm supposed to say that the other way around. This is episode 19, and I am here with
Aaron Mojer. Woo woo. Enjoying my hobbies.
We have a great show for you today because I have blind trust in our producers. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and say. So if you're like, that show wasn't as good, it's not my fault. All right. Well, it is my fault because I'm supposed to review all of these and I don't. Should we just jump straight into Who Am I? Also,
no, I'm bringing a game today.
We need to talk about it. Oh, you got a game?
But talk about whatever we got. Whatever you got first.
The out of sight, out of mind way in which Squeak treated last week's Where Am I? Of some of the most impossible questions for us. Did we have the first ever tie in history, or do we eventually have somebody win?
It was like, when am I? We had the first ever tie because we do not know
because we were that dumb.
wars very well.
Yeah, that's
War of the
why.
Roses was.
Oh yeah, what the heck was that? It was like, what's the flower of? Like, I have no idea. So,
All right, so
Anyways.
we've tried this once before.
oh wait, sorry, we are about to have another pandemic.
I could use another pandemic.
Dude,
Just like
do
a
not
little bit
say
of
that. That's
isolation.
gonna age so
Oh,
poorly. Do not say
Golly.
that.
Remember how leisurely life was in 2020?
Yeah, but that's because we started this company and we thought we were gonna work 4 hours a day while hanging out 8. That's
Bro,
what
I
we
had
thought.
my firstborn. I could be social in the few social settings I needed to have, and then I could just like hang out on my own in my house.
Because we were working
Man, it
4
was
to
cool.
6 hours a day.
Man,
Because we
it
had
was
2
cool.
clients.
What a
We
day.
had just enough money to survive.
Oh.
We were like, this is great. Then we had got that 3rd client, and then the 4th and the 5th, and everything changed. So no, it would not be the same.
All right.
It would not be. But
Yeah.
hantavirus is here. Like, it's going to be. I know it's on the cruise ship, but it's.
Any
And
day
here's the
now.
It seems deadlier than coronavirus. If it is, we're going to have a mass casualty event. Well, the one thing that the pandemic taught me is that we do not work together. Like, we do not work. You know, humanity's
man.
in every movie. Humanity comes together to. Nope.
Here's okay. If we're gonna be actually serious about it, and I'm not just gonna be an idiot over here, the thing that scares me the most about a potential future pandemic is we still have people to this day who look back and they're like, yeah, why did the government make such a big deal shutting down and blah 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 blah. Like, they forget the early days, how high
Yes.
the mortality rate was, how horrific the hospital systems were in having to treat just mass
No
casualties.
ventilators.
Like, they forget all of that, and they're like, and I have this just expectation that were a global pandemic to hit again, there would be no shutdowns.
Yep.
Way too many people would continue with life as normal, particularly in the area that I live.
Mhm.
Polarization
Oh.
exponentially increased in
Because
that.
it became
Oh,
stupidity has been masked as bravado, and it happens in everything. Like the amount of people that don't wear seatbelts, and it's like, oh no, why? Like, because it keeps you safe. That there is no reason to not wear a seatbelt, and it's because it keeps you safe. That's it.
I am about to just ruin your day. Are you ready? Okay, you know how you answered the question, people who complain versus people brag?
Yeah.
Put yourself in a room really quickly. You are either stuck next to Billy Eichner all day long, complainer, right?
Yeah.
Or you're stuck next to POTUS himself all day long.
Oh no, that you know, nah,
You got a bragger
nah,
and a
yeah.
complainer, buddy.
Wow.
Changed your answer.
Yeah, but we gotta have a word because Billy Eichner is at least funny. Like, all right, he's gonna complain, but even the mannerisms of him being like, I hate it here. I'm gonna be like, ha, 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 that's funny. Like, that's my
he
Bill
is
Eichner
funny.
impression. I know, like, at least there's some humor there. Nah, I'm trying.
I particularly, I picked one that I knew would work.
You stacked the deck against
Yes,
me.
I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
stack the deck.
that one's stacked against me for sure. Oh man.
All
Yeah,
right.
but also,
in
I
all
don't know,
seriousness,
'cause
though,
when he's talking, shut up, old man. I'm like, what are you? It's ramblings of an old man. So it's like, sure, yeah.
I do
need
not-
gold. Okay, sure. The virus is fake.
on the record, I do not hope for another global pandemic.
Yes, go. Yeah. Let
So
the
sink the
record
ship.
show.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh
Let's
my.
I'm on hand.
All right, relax, Pete.
I need to get some sleep.
Goodness gracious.
These are not Don't put that out on the internet. Too late. It already is. We're recording it.
It is.
I
It
got
is
a
funny
game for
though.
you.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I was. Yeah, we were
Go
about
ahead.
to start going.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
we were about to. Oh, no, I was
Last
just saying,
comment. I won't respond. No rebuttal.
It is funny how the like bomb them to oblivion is like okay in the real world for like saving, because it's like, all right, if there's an intruder in the house, wherever it is, there's an intruder in the house, and they have a hostage. You can't be like, hey guys, we got rid of the intruder. We're heroes. Oh, amazing. How? We bombed the house. What? What? But there were innocents in there. Yeah, but we got rid of the intruder. Whoa. No. You killed mass casualties in order to get, how does that mean? Well, they can never do that again. Yeah, neither can, yeah, but you're doing that so that they can't do that now.
I said no rebuttal, so no rebuttal. But boy, oh boy, are we going to have some topics for a future episode. It's the age-old ethical dilemma, right? Do you cause harm to prevent larger harm? That's not quite the dilemma you just gave me, but it's pretty close. Another time. We got a game.
Another time. Yes.
We've tried this before, but I changed up slightly because I've been seeing it. And last night when I was looking for creative inspiration, I watched, I was just scrolling through some Freddy show content, and I was like, that's fun. We're going to do that.
All right,
we're playing Fast Money without sound.
Oh, all right, here we go.
To
so
be
you're
clear,
muting?
I don't know any of the answers either. I literally just, picked up one on online. I grabbed a Fast Money round, and I'm gonna hit play and type in your answers once you give them to me, and we're gonna find out your score
so this
as
is
we
legit.
go. So we're gonna, but I'm gonna write them on the side, and then I'm gonna type them in. I'm gonna review your score with you. Okay.
All right. Okay. So I
Can you hear me
turned
now?
off my volume.
You can't hear anything I'm saying.
No, I can't.
Excellent. Perfect.
And hold on, because we have to wait 30 seconds. The second I hit mute, you went pixelated. So like I can barely read.
Hilarious.
Okay, you're
Am I
clear
back?
now, but literally right there. Okay, yeah, you said, "Am I back?" Yep. All right.
Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
Fast Money, but you can't hear me. First question.
I'm locked in.
What's something you drink to make you warmer?
What's something you drink that is warmer? Tea.
Name something that can be spoiled.
What? One more time.
Name something that can be spoiled.
Name something that can be a sport. Basketball. I don't like that. I don't like that head nod. I don't like that head nod.
Name a city that is best known for its nightlife.
One more time.
Name a city that's best known for its nightlife.
Name a city that's based over in space. No, it's not space. That's San Francisco.
Name a place where you can often find an elevator.
Sorry, I was looking at. I got a Slack message that popped up. I'm locked
Question
in.
four.
Right now. All right.
Name a place you can often find an elevator.
What I saw, and I know it's not right, is name playing mini golf in an elevator. And I have no. I didn't stop nodding.
Go ahead.
Stop
Go
nodding.
ahead. What you got?
Elevator holes.
Question 5. Name a style of music you'd be surprised to hear that a teenager listened to.
Oh my gosh. I don't even. What monologue did you just say? One more time.
Name a style of music that you'd be surprised to hear that a teenager listened to.
Name a Tyler Perry musical that you would be surprised was showing on Broadway. Diary of a Mad Black Man. Because I'd be surprised because it's Diary of a Mad Black Woman. That was awful.
Look, the good news, you only need 1 point to win the game here.
Sure.
You only need 1 point to win the game.
Hey, good news, you only need to score 1 point. Bad news, it's against LeBron. It doesn't matter. Let's rip
I'm gonna move these because the game that I'm playing online has a timer, so we're gonna go really fast through this. You ready?
Yes.
The first question was, name something you drink to make you warmer. You said tea. Answer has 16 points. 16
Let's
points.
go! And it goes all downhill from here.
Next up, I'm trying to figure out how this game works. It looks like I have to get all the answers on the first one before I can move on to the next one. Well, this is broken. I'm just going to read it and I'll give you points after the. I think you probably got points on one more of these.
Okay. All right.
The next question was name something that can be spoiled. You said basketball for 0 points.
We don't know that yet.
Next up, name a city that is best known for its nightlife. You said San Francisco.
Oh,
Probably going to get you points. It will not let me enter it in. We'll find out. Next question. Name a place where you often find an elevator. You said elevator holes. 0 points. Final question. Name a style of music that you'd be surprised to hear that a teenager listened to. You said Diary of a Mad Black Man.
I mean, I would be surprised.
I need to prepare better. Oh, I'm so sorry. No points for San Francisco, but with T, you got 16 points and you won the game. Congratulations. Top answers across the board. Something you drink that makes you warmer. Coffee for 41 points. Something that can be spoiled. Milk. City best known for its nightlife. New York. A place to find an elevator. Hotel. And music you'd be surprised a teenager listened to. Classical.
Classical, yeah. No,
that was a fun game, though. Fun game.
That was a fun game. All right, I got one more for you, and then we're going to do a Who Am I?
Deal.
It is Trust Your Gut Trivia, baby, where I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, and you have approximately 1 second to get it right.
Oh, I'm going to struggle.
Are you ready?
No, but we're going to try anyways.
All right, here we go. What is the capital of Norway?
Pass.
Oh, what is the chemical symbol for silver?
AG.
Yes. How many players are on a baseball team on the field at one time?
On defense is 9.
Is that so?
9.
Well, you passed. Yeah, you passed the second, so I'm taking 9 as your answer, and 9 is correct.
Okay.
Yes, because it says how many players are on a baseball team on the field at one time.
Yeah, 1 if you're the batting team. So.
That is a good point. That is a good point. But we're going to give that to you. What is the largest internal organ in the human body?
Liver.
It is liver. I was probably a little close on there, but yes. What is the tallest animal in the world?
Giraffe.
Correct. How many degrees are in a circle?
360.
Yep. What is the main language spoken in Argentina?
English. Oh, Argentina. I thought you said Australia.
Yeah. Spanish. What is the largest country in the world by land area?
Russia.
What is the currency of the United Kingdom?
The pound.
What is the smallest continent?
Australia.
Yeah, that was probably close, but we're going to give it to you. What is the boiling point of water in Fahrenheit?
312.
212. So close. What is the name of the longest running U.S. TV show in history?
Grey's Anatomy.
The Simpsons. What is the human body's largest muscle?
The butt.
Yeah.
Buttocks. I don't know.
The correct answer is gluteus maximus.
I'm taking it.
I don't know.
I'm taking it. You're glued to your butt.
What is the study of weather called?
Weatherology. I don't know.
No, you know how you gonna get the.
The forecast meteorology.
Meteorology, yes. 17 seconds later. And final question. How many sides does a circle have?
Infinite. 1. Dang it.
It has 2. Inside and outside. I hate that question.
That's
Yeah.
Boo. Boo.
Overall, though, a much better showing than last year.
Than last year?
That's how long. That's how it feels. A much better showing than last time around. So well done.
Woohoo! Where am I? Who am I? What am I?
All right, yeah,
Something
let's set
like
us up
that.
with a where am I? Here she is, back from her job interview. It is
A job interview. A job interview at
sweet.
8 a.m.
Hey, that's why I was like, that's why she did it, because she knows this isn't where you usually have job interviews, and
Dermatology
she's going to
appointment.
hide
Thank you
it.
very much.
Dermatology's gists need employees too.
Yeah, because that's her aspirations, is to go from this job where she has autonomy with leadership to a dermatologist's office. What if all of this is true though? And I'm just like, yep, correct.
What's the question again? Where am I? What am I? Who am I?
Who am I?
Who am I? Okay.
Who am I? All right, cool. Let's get it.
All right. I am a fictional character.
Glad I didn't say the first thing that came to mind.
Harry Potter.
Luke Skywalker.
I make a deal that backfires.
Achilles.
Ariel.
Yes.
Hey, sniped, baby. I was about to say Rapunzel. I said, no, that's not right. That's not right.
I'm a fictional character.
Moana.
Snow White.
I make a deal that backfires.
Hercules.
No.
Mulan. Hey, I got my answer in.
I dream of opening my own restaurant.
Princess
Ratatouille.
Tiana.
Aaron got it.
Dang. I hate being out allied.
That's called Disney princesses.
I know.
All right. I'm a fictional character.
Snow White.
Mulan.
I live with my father in a small town. But
Belle.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm a fictional character.
Elsa.
Merida.
I had a great night thanks to a wish.
Cinderella.
Yeah.
Womp. What's the main character's name in Wish? You ever seen that?
In Wish?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. You,
Underrated
You're messing
film.
up my flow.
Continue. Sorry. Yes. Excellent. Perfect. That was the goal.
I'm a fictional character.
Pocahontas.
Jasmine.
I had a great night thanks to a guy and a horse.
Sleeping
Rapunzel?
Beauty.
Yeah. Or Adam got it. Rapunzel.
Golly, man. Rough.
All right. This is your bonus.
What is it, 4-1, right?
Yeah.
So this would tie it.
Here we go.
I'm a fictional character who spends a
Mulan.
lot of time outside.
Raya.
Aaron, what did you say?
I said Mulan.
Aaron got it.
Oh.
Boo! 2 ties in a row. Boo.
Boo. That's hilarious. Well done. Well done.
Disney princesses. I did it. That's not the category. I'm ready.
And free. If we ever do get big enough, which we won't because we're not actually putting the time and effort in to get it to where it needs to be, eventually I want like a full, whichever choir sang the Duel of Fates, that's who I want to sing the rent-free note. Rent-free. This is just a hobby.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, that's so funny. I wish you hadn't said that because I have a lot of work to do today, and I would much rather now just go make a rendition of Rent Free meets Duel of Fates. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, too funny. All right.
Passion project.
What do you got?
Yeah, I got you. So I haven't read this book yet. Somebody turned me on to it, and I ordered it. It's now on my reading list. Book called From Strength to Strength by Arthur C. Brooks. And the premise as it was presented to me, which is why I'm like, yeah, I'm going to read that. That's cool. That is very relevant in my life right now, is that the way your brain is wired up until the age of 35, you are very much an innovator, a disruptor, I think he used the term fluid intelligence. You work on speed, innovation, very out there doing the work, making changes in whatever industries you're working in. And that's the first career that you have. Post 35, they call your second career, and your brain actually kind of rewires itself. The term in there is crystallized intelligence, where you are much more wired towards vision casting, wisdom, mentorship, and I guess it moves from you're the one who's doing the disruption to you're the one who sees the people who can continue that work and mentors them and guides them to continue their innovation. I am 35, turning 36 this year. So this felt very relevant as it was brought up to me of like, oh, that's a really interesting space to be in my career. You and I have often talked about like, how can we do things new, different, exciting, fun, blah, blah, blah. We work in marketing where that needs to happen to break through the noise of an oversaturated market. And now as my brain is my brain is naturally going to be less and less innovative, according to my understanding of what this book posits. If I'm naturally less innovative, how do I still use the skills that I have in the industry that we work in to drive that, but then to be the most successful at what I do? Not like, oh, our company is growing like crazy success, but I am really good and gifted and qualified at the things that I do. So this is fresh off like 2 days. This was suggested to me. I haven't read the book yet. I'm still very early in my thinking of it. But for the last couple of days, I've been like, what does that mean for me in the workplace? What does that mean for me professionally?
I'm sure there was a delay because I was hearing all of what you said probably for about 2 to 3 seconds as you were sitting here like, so I'm sorry about that. My internet really delayed. Okay, we are back now, but I did hear all of that.
Amazing.
And well, it's funny, you saying that, I'm like, I think that explains a little bit of how I've been feeling lately with that. So I'm glad it's more like a life metamorphosis. It's just something that because we're in such a consumerism, more culture, everything we do has to be linear, as opposed to, hey, we do this for a little while and then you change into this and you do this. It is funny. I find myself relating to the mentors of the heroes in the animes that I'm watching more than the heroes now.
Yeah.
Like there's one, My Hero Academia it just ended. Number 2 anime ever right now on my list. Like that's how good it was for me. I get this stuff about the fandom, whatever. I and my brother actually resonate with 2 of the older heroes that are like kind of being phased out for these new ones. It's just kind of how it is. So that's fascinating. Fascinating to hear. That's cool, man. I'm interested to hear more about that as you actually dive into the book. Mine is something, I kind of revolve around the same themes, but this happened when I walked into a Chipotle 2 days ago. It was the dirtiest Chipotle that I'd been in. And it just felt bad. It did not look good. The food didn't look great. It was fine. I ate it. It was fine. But, I could tell that there was a skeleton crew in there, and they are trying their best. No one's being a delinquent or whatever. But it got me thinking, not everything has to be a nationwide phenomenon. Like what happens is something hits and does well locally, regionally, and then now in order to maximize the money, you have to spread it out over the entire nation. That way you can just do like razor thin margins, and as long as most of them are hitting that, you're making money. But because everything has to be the same, it then gets to crap. Because now you're building a menu that everything can service, not just like, oh, we get better oranges in California, so we're going to do this, right? So like the excuse my language for this, the enshittification of these brands because they have to maximize the dollar of how much they're getting ruins it. Panera Bread and Chipotle, I think, are 2 amazing spots of that. Now, there's one thing that has a reverse that is pretty interesting is Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble is having a resurgence in what they are doing. And it's 2 things. One, they hired a CEO that run bookstores in London, so actually knows books. And 2, every Barnes & Noble can curate their own book collection based on what it is. So now you essentially have a local bookstore that is a chain. So instead of it all having to be the same thing and then, well, it costs X amount to get this one book all over, so it's going to be more expensive, so we have to do other stuff. No, you have your own thing, you have your own culture, and therefore it makes it a spot that's interesting in order to do that. So we need to... I knew that was coming. I'll finish it off here. We need to move away from the nationwide. Like, is this a regional success? Make it nationwide. In-N-Out, Bojangles, two things that actually support my case, because that Bojangles is East Coast, In-N-Out's West Coast. All right, I'm done. I know I went a little over.
I have two immediate thoughts, neither of which is very long. I'd be curious Chipotle's business model, because Chick-fil-A, which is nationwide, does it in a franchise model. And so it is up to the local store, similar to Barnes & Noble. It's up to the local store to cultivate and curate their own experience for that store based on the owner of that store, because it's a franchise model. And then number two, I also, so we have a mutual friend who is blowing up online recently, Hunter Peterson, because he, as a joke, posted about purchasing Spirit Airlines. And then it was like, oh, this could be happening. Like, there's a lot of momentum here. That led me down a little rabbit hole of like the damage that venture capital backed models is causing to small businesses. Because for small businesses even to start up, they often now need like VC money. And once you have VC money, you have to answer to the board, the investors, the whoever, rather than self-starting, independently running, or publicly funded, publicly owned, like Hunter's trying to do with Spirit Airlines. And when everything becomes about the money, it no longer becomes about the best quality product. It becomes about the bottom line.
Yes.
So I'm with you. And it dilutes the human experience and the product quality, the experience quality, whatever it is.
We need to expand in order to afford all of it. Then you don't have a product good enough.
Yeah.
That's
you can
the
see
answer.
You ever seen like 1960s appliances that still run today because they were built so well? And nowadays it's, what gets me the most money? Cheaper parts that break down in 5 years that somebody has to buy again. It's the same thing in medicine. It's cheaper it makes more money to treat sickness than it does to cure it. Like every industry is. All right.
100%.
Now I'm going to be sad. Let's leave on a high note.
Yeah.
I don't know what that high note is, but I'm about to
either.
be the everyone's complaining.
Yeah, right.
Full circle.
Better than bragging. Awesome. Well, hey, thank you guys so much for listening again to episode 18. If you like this, please like and subscribe on YouTube. Please follow on wherever you get your podcast. Thanks to our producers, Sinbad and Squeak, who is back. Will she be back next week? We have no idea. Her commitment issues are coming in full force. Thank you to our tech producer, Will, and to our editor, Sam. I am your host, Adam Constantine.
And Aaron Mojer. Bye, everybody. Give us lots of good ratings.
This is just a
hobby.
Bye.